of our luck tests. The last session, in regards to this, I already have in mind exactly what I'm going to do for my next one. Won't take as long, obviously. Um, Nobody wants to spend, 8 hours farming Graveward ever without doing other fun things a lot. um, but we'll be wrapping it up today. We're finishing with our loaded dice with bottom tree luck. Um, so everyone can see what we're talking about. It's the loaded dice artifact, having, regardless of what it is, but the prefix suffix of loaded dice into it. And then on the bottom tree, having luck 12.67. Um, it's ideally you should be getting the most of everything with this, versus not having this. And off of our first run, the legendaries were actually down compared to a couple of the runs that we had the other day. But I mean, it wasn't down significant. We're down 62 was our peak. Then we did a 61, and we had 58 in our first session. So, who knows? If we could finish this off with like 65, and it will be pretty much averaged out, right on point with them. Um, well, I shouldn't say that. Should We could pass them significantly because um, both of those weapons, or both of those tests, one's right at 56, the other one on average, the other one's right at 58 on average. So if we do 58 or more, then we're just on par with our best one. But our anointed is the one that's just glaring, huge increases on anointed. And I think luck, the bottom tree luck, is where anointed's coming in. Because both of my luck runs, just the bottom tree luck, we got 44 anointed at 2.2. The previous runs to that were at 1.4, 1.8, 1.7, and a 2.1. Um, and then with both of them, we had 53, which is 2.65. That's a huge, huge, huge number on anointed. Anyways, let's get this going. 20 runs to run. Mayhem 4, Grave Ward. We should finish up in under an hour today. Then get some rest. Watch some football tomorrow. Maybe grind in a few smaller contents that I have ideas for right now. Oh, you can tell we're getting the critical proc here. Way too much center killing not to be dropping it. We're gonna get in, get the boost, get out, we don't have to worry about ammo ever again. We get the extra damage boost as well for Iron Bear. Run one's in the books, folks. I expect to be somewhere around 20 legendary in the first 5 runs. That's not going to start off well. Ain't that about a beast mode? So 2 legendary on the first run. As soon as I open my big mouth. I don't know. It's still definitely a possibility because these first 5 or 6 runs are where it's all at. 1, 2, 3 anointed. We are going to mark down the number of legendary anointeds, LAs, in this one because I want to track those for future content. Umbrella, nope. Hippity Hop, and Adobe the Dictator. Yeah, that's good. We can pass that one up pretty easy. We did pick up our second beer of the evening. Mm. I don't want to drink coffee tonight. I just rather enjoy the flavor, a couple beers, pass out, wake up, start the day fresh. I am tired though. I should be able to make it through just fine though. Though, a lot of those in there. Alright, hopefully we don't get that negative critical. Against us this time. I say that, they might be. He is just not dropping. That would be 2 runs in a row. Jeez. That's not lucky. Just so we're clear. You know it's gonna happen. 6th spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on run 2 is down. Get a legendary count or anointed count. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. They're hiding all back there. Let's see, 3 and no legendary anointed. Alright, anything cool? Did pick up a few good ones. Really good Cutsman and an endowment with bottom tree luck, or bottom tree experience. That was really good. Zane's weapon damage, move speed during increased limits. No. Order. Alright. Get out of this. Get out! Whew. Mm. Who wants to dance? Who wants to slow dance? With that rabbit down the hole, rabbit down the hole. I want to dance, I want to slow dance. Pipe in some music while I'm grinding this out. Yay, we are not taking a negative prop run. Jesus. 2, 3 runs in. A few pops in there. See 3. Clear it out, get the legendary count. I see no legendary anointed. I see 1 anointed. Relic time. Mind melting. Ooh, look at the SMG and magazine size on an endowment. Oh. We'll pick it up just for funsies. Cryo, incendiary, accuracy, Not for me. Auditing the butcher. Ba -ba -ba -ba. Homing large money. What's up, homing? What's up, homie? So, anybody watch Tom Brady lose today? I did. Ooh, so excited. We're gonna be at the Texas Chiefs game. Coming up. We got some low levels picked up December. It's supposed to snow. Really forecasted right now. Lucky Sean. I do have a lot of but he is not professional. And he is not the same. Yes, they beat the Chiefs. One spot sounded a lot better than it was. Let's run 4 with a 1 spot. Clean it up, see where we're at. Alright, I see 1, 2, 3 anoints. Checked out my shocking AA. Shocking! Anointed longbow. No. Dog and Laugh. Magazine shock. Loaded last stand. So this is the auto one, but there's the loaded piece. It's actually not a bad one to run with the magazine, extra shock damage, extra corrosive damage. Something like this in the VIP tower, if you didn't have legendary with those, would actually work pretty good. Shotgun! Psycho Buzzak, Psycho really cooking crazy, Psycho really cooking crazy. Go! We're right on pace for 60 right now, which is pretty low. Considering it's the first, these first 5 or 6 runs are supposed to be the beast makers. If you really wanna jump inside, dry your eyes. Runs down 25% time with this video already. Oh, we got a good pop there. Looks like 4 legendaries, 1 legendary anointed. Get the total anointed count here in a second. Got 1, 2, 3 anointed. Let's see if we got anything worthwhile. Discipline Nighthawkin. It's a good gun. I have no qualms or quarrels with that gun. It's a good gun. Rough Rider, Rough Rider. Never find that roided Rough Rider. Farm for that thing forever too. It did not come armadillo. Make yourself a damn tortilla. Kid. Y'all don't know some Napoleon Dynamite from early 2000s there. That's some funny stuff every now and then to watch. I haven't even seen that on TV. It used to be on TV a lot. John, what was his name? The actor John, with an H. Ooh, IMDb. Let's get his name before I go crazy. Pull in John Heder. Where's he been? Star versus the voice. He is a voice actor like a beast. Good job. He's a worker. Voice actors are workers. They make money and they don't have to get out of the DJs. Like just to point out at run 5 we were on pace for 64, which is lower than I anticipated. We have a 2 spot on this run on the legendary. Anointed wise, here is a 0 anoint run. We gotta note that. A 0 anoint run. We do only have 2 legendary anointed. Seemed like on our last one we got a lot more, especially early on. Fire rate, resistance, and recharge. We're good, thank you. Bouncing pair. And basing her bouncing pair. Yes. Everybody in the game, plus probably a few outside the game, has seen Moxie's bouncing pair. She's kind of what we call in the industry a whore. A hoer. She hoers around. But amazing character. Way to go, Gearbox. Love the character. From the first one, second one, third one. Expanding the roles each time. Fire before you get down. Once you get there. Fire, fire, fire. Watch where you're at on the mini-map. Where the big jump in the asphalt goes so you don't have to avoid it. Run 7. Spot with the legendary anointed. 1, 2, one down here. Oh, so it looks like 3 at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4 anointees. Deep Nebula. Fastball, 50% shock damage with weapons for 10 seconds. That is some damage on that bad boy though. Look at that. I don't remember the other ones being that high in damage. We will check just to make sure. Sniper damage, movement speed, magazine size. I like that one just because the movement speed. We will acquire it and stash it into a mule far, far away. The good news about this is, like, when you do this many farms, you get enough money that you can buy out the complete SDU pack for for a mule, and then you can just drop 40 weapons. I suggest don't just drop random weapons into one thing. You know, pick them for, you know, class mods or artifacts or grenades or pistols. You know, pick mules that way, and then get, you know, if you get to the point where you're having 3 or 4 mules at the same size, you're probably going to want to start doing per manufacturer. You know, dollars, melon, getting the drops that we were getting. It's alright. Anointed wise, is that a second no anointment run? I do believe it is. That is gonna skew me to thinking over Bearcat. Icebreaker. Make sure auto doll radiation melts. Ooh, that's a good one to have. And that's all radiation right there. That's a good, like, if you're a big radiation person, there you go. I like that one. Not good enough to pick it up for me, but I think there's there's a radiation glitch. I have to look that back up. I forget about it right now, but something about where you, like, proc yourself with radiation every time you die or something, and boom, 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 and you just walk up to someone and, like, you radiate off of it. It's pretty cool. You can kill bosses without touching them just by being in proximity of them with your radiation. Pretty cool to see. I tried most glitches, I just haven't tried that one. I like to mess around with the completed glitches. Reload speeds where you don't have to, you just sit there and you're constant fire rate with any gun. Spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, at least we got anointeds on this one. A couple without anointeds, kind of frustrating. But I saw there's 2 in there, but I think there's only 1 anointed. Yeah. 1, 2 anointeds. And no legendary anointed. See what we got? Zane Gang. No, I'm not Zane Gang. That's Death Spikes. Weapon reload. Theodore. So, like, this would be a pretty good one for, like, reloading. If you're having issues with your Theodores and you want to reload, it's a pretty good one to play with. Sniper, cryo, max health. I'm good. Nope, I'm good. Cool-headed TK's Wave. It's a fun gun to shoot. If you haven't shot it, it's pretty cool. You can get it procced up to 12 rather than the 6, which is, I've got a couple of those. Big fan. Big fan of just messing around with it. Mainly when you're mobbing, that's a really good thing to do. Alright, guys. Whew! Working through 25 minutes in. We should be, oh yeah, we should be well under an hour today on this one. I love rock and roll. So I think I'm going to start a Twitch channel here. That'll I may move it to that being the primary. But I, just like working out the kinks, trying to get everything worked out. Getting used to talking. Still probably use YouTube every now and then. Especially if I want to post some content. So, rather than show you the whole video. Breakdowns. Run 10. We're at 3 legendaries. Good bit anointed, it looks like. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 anointed. 4 anointed. Whiskey Tango Foxtrots, reload, damage, grenade radius. You can keep those and take them places I don't want to see. Vigorous loot expander, max health. Get a loaded dice loot expander with bottom tree luck, man. You just roll in the money. Ten runs in. We're only on pace for 58, which is right at what we were last time, but we know these last 10 runs usually are worse. But we haven't had big drops. We normally would get big drops to start. We haven't had big drops. Anointed wise, we're on pace for 46, which is down. Still way more. Try to live, buddy. It's 11. Three spot, 1 legendary anointed. Makes 4 legendary anointed so far. 1 and 2. 2 anointed total. Alright, see what we got. SMG, Atlas, and COV fire rate. So, no. What? A Mally Spain? I want some! So, nobody. Another Transformer. I like that those are dropping more. That means everybody should be able to get them. Toxic Revengers. on the backside of this. Oh. Country roads take me home, West Virginia. Some John Denver. That wholesome thing. Played poker again yesterday for a while. My goodness. I really feel dead point right now. We got some zero spot. No, a zero spot. Alright. Another complete zero. We got one anointed. Oh. Only good thing about it, it takes less time. Oh, a zero spot. Suza. West Virginia. Fire! Run! Fire! Oh, I was gonna say, if you pocked me two in a row with none, I'm gonna cry. 2 legendary, no legendary anointed, and 1 anoint. Transfusion. No. Grenade crucify for your life. Grenades. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, that's not shaping up well. These numbers are not going to be as good. Because we're in that bottom side runs, and these aren't going to be good runs. I missed the 60 runs I was getting last night. Oh well. You know, what I'm doing is I still do want to get cool stuff, good guns, good other guns, good fast stuff. I'm not doing this not to acquire stuff. I understand that we're just messing with world drop stuff. get two things off that first run: the Moxie's endowment with the bottom tree luck, and that Cutsman, great Cutsman, anointed Cutsman on the first run. Two legendary, no legendary anointed. Number anointed, I see one. One anointed. Moxie's endowment, melee corrosive, no thank you. Kneel and heal. Instantly gain recharging from 5% from shields and full. Crouch and projects forward shield, gaining 20% damage reduction. Insulated rear ender. Overflowing. Turtle. Biggest shield I see is like 14,200. I'm sure there's probably bigger, but that's the biggest I've seen. You got 6 more runs to go. I got 5 on it. Let's play something. Play that funky music. Let's see where it goes. Ooh. Let's do this one. May not be what the cool kids want. But you know who does like it? Me. Well, OAR. Live anytime now, disc 2, hey. Yeah, 25% less critical. Good thing we had the good drop, then we'll take them off. 25% less critical and still get them down in 35 seconds. That's a 4 spot, 1 legendary anointed. Left around 12. Help! Rock along the street. 1, 2, 3, 4. See 4 anoints. She likes to ride. I love to stay up all night. My friends saying movement speed, reload speed, fire rate. Look at that. That's the fun to play with. If you're gonna play with a gun, play with this, or play with the shield on. Like here, we're picking that up. That's just a fun one to play around with the glitches. That is almost like hitting a goal to me. Nuclear boom sickle. The next two bonus, 40% bonus incendiary damage. I kind of like this gun. I'm not saying it's going to do anything for me ever, but I like it. Handling grenade, blah, blah, blah. See, OAR back in the day is just a jam band. That's what we call them. It's like Dave Matthews, Fish, kind of thing. But I think they're, I don't know, a little more upbeat. More, positive, make you feel good a little bit. Don't get me wrong, Dave's probably one of my favorite all-time artists. Me and Dave Matthews. He sings amazing. Beautiful lyrics. I've watched Dave probably 150 times in my life. That's the best thing. Spot. This is the night. Looks like a good anointment drop though. 1, 2, 3, 9. So kind. And I agree. That's okay. That's the way I like to be. Hey. I think it's a stopgap. Like with radiated stopgap or something. Man, I need to look that back up so I can talk to it. Overflowing pachyderm. I love to see the double brimming. That's a good one. I didn't necessarily need to pick that up though. Let's get rid of it. No. Make sure we hit the right buttons. We are only at 42 with 4 runs left. This is not good. This is not good. This is really, really bad. And the thing is, I probably took an hour off in between, maybe not an hour, a good half hour in between. I stopped, started over the game. Oh, what's a second 0? Oh, so bad. A lot of money. Congratulations. Ugh. And 1 anointing. Please, God, tell me I didn't take off this artifact. No, it's awesome. Oh, flood it. Nope, not enough on it. Vagabond projected. Sorry. I'm underwhelmed right now. Incredibly. . No! We got 3. Alright, and we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 anoints. No legendary anointed. That's shocking. Yay. Rocket boots, melee, radiate. No. Moist flag. Damn, look at this. Folks, we got 2 runs left for the night. And we will be sorely unimpressed with this run, with this session. This is not the good one. 143. Trapped underneath of it. This happens. Pretty simple. Just go back to the starting. Everything will still be down there. Drop and go. We got a 2 spot. Don't see any legendary anointed. I see 2 anointed. Mocking Nebula. Radiation loaded dice. Magazine. Max shield. Fight for your life. Monocle, quick draw. Oh, I hate. Yeah, this is my song. And we got 3. anointed, I think two, one, two anoints. Mm. Alright, see if there's anything cool, and then we'll go over the finals. Razor, damn. I wish I was your lover. Triple 10 is junk, garbage. Divider. Mitosis. Get the divider. And then mini merv. Divider, mini merv. Divider, mini merv. Alright. Let's look at these finals. Great part is I kind of know what the numbers are going to be. Let's get it on. Let's just run right at 2.4. It's gonna run right at 1.6. Two point nine, 2.2, 2.7, and 2.4. All right. So when you look at all the data, just go over each of them. So we did 40 total runs with no luck, no loaded dice. Total 96 legendaries dropped on 40 runs, which is right at 2.4 legendaries per drop. So 2.4 with just your normal loadout, how you want to go in and just farm a boss. Just, max damage and max DPS. There's nothing extra. Nothing you're doing to help yourself out. So 2.4 doesn't sound so bad, really. 2.4 is reasonable. Anointed wise, we had 64 total anointed on 40 runs, which works out to like 1.6 per run, which I thought was low even then, but seeing the rest of this data, 1.6 that's pretty bad. So if you're trying to get anointed gear, and obviously we try to get legendary anointed gear, running without anything we're going to see here is not going to be good. Just running the loaded dice, we did the 40 runs, was 113 legendaries on 40 runs. Works out to 2.8 legendaries per run. It's pretty good. Just for loaded dice being on 2.8 legendaries a run, that's almost a half a gun more per run that we're picking up. On the anointment side, we got 76 anointed weapons. up a pretty good amount versus the non. 1.9 anointments per run, about 3/10 of a gun per run more. So every 3 runs we should pick up an extra anointment. So that's good. We're getting more anointments with the loaded dice because our luck is increasing. Um, so luck got us more overall legendaries, and it got us more anointments. Just running bottom tree luck, no loaded dice, we had a total of 117 legendaries. Was our best. Bottom tree luck, 117 legendary, which works out to 2.9 legendaries per run. That's amazing. That is a full half gun more versus just a max DPS build, just in that. But the big one is 2.2 anointed per run. That's over a half a gun more per run on anointment. So luck is playing a big increase in anointments. And then if we go into the luck and the loaded dice comboed into one artifact. So having a loaded dice with bottom tree luck, 12.67 in it. We had 108 legendaries in 40 runs, which I really thought it would be, at least comparable, if not just a little bit better. I figured we're going to get 3 legendaries per run, but it said it was 2.7, which was third amongst it. And I mean, it's not a huge difference. 2.7, 2.8, and 2.9. 2.7, I would have thought this would be up there. But that last 20 we did, we only got 50 legendary out of it. We got 50 legendary on our last run with just our max DPS build with no luck, no loaded. So may it just be the luck of the dice there. But anyways, then you look at your anointed with having the bottom tree luck and the loaded dice on, and we had a total of 97 drop. Way more than everything else. 2.4 guns per drop were anointed. That is almost a full gun more per drop being anointed. So it's really evident. When you go, nothing was 1.6, just the loaded 1.9, just the Lux 2.2, luck and loaded combo is 2.4 legend or anointeds per run. That's just a big number to think about. So if you're sitting there and you're trying to farm out anointeds, and say the next event happens, whatever it's going to be, probably on the 20th, we'll know. Whatever that event is, they're probably going to have some modifiers like they did with the Halloween or tear anointments. You're going to want to get one of these luck combo loaded dice to farm with, because that's the one that's going to give you the most anointments. It's going to give you the most gear. Obviously, you're going to get most legendary anointed out of it. We did get 5 legendary anointed on our last run, which works out to one every 4 runs, getting a legendary anointed, which is, I'll take it. I'll take one every 4. This is, significant data for me to say that, if I'm going to go looking for any anointed gear ever, I'm going to throw on this loaded dice with luck on it. There's nothing else that I would want. I will build a build around it to get safe if I need to be tanky, because obviously, Mayhem 4 wise, I can't do a lot. I can come in here and I can kill Grave Ward, but I can't fight bad guys. I can't take shots. Nobody can hit me. If I get hit right now, I'm gonna drop. I'm not strong. I'm not anything. So I have to get really tanky in my build. But if I'm wanting anointed weapon, which I do, this is what I'm gonna do. Alright guys, any questions, any comments, let me know. I appreciate anything, any feedback. Anybody like to see something, other version, variations, Like I said, I already know what I'm gonna do for my next set because it was just blatantly obvious to me. Doing 8 different sessions of this, um, I got something that was like kicking me in the face, like, "Hey, you should try this." So I've got my next ideas, and I'll probably start putting something together either tomorrow or I might take the day off and put it together Monday. Until then, hey, I appreciate it, guys. Anybody, gives me a view, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Um, just starting out, and I'm hopefully gonna get this refined and down to where I'm, putting some live stream content out there, showing people how it's done easily. Nothing's difficult. I like to play around with glitches, and then I'll break into a channel soon to where we're just putting out the information, so nobody has to watch me farm 20 runs of Brave Ward at a time. So that is just not fun to watch. I get it, but till next time, guys. Play nice, play hard. We'll see you on the flip side.